Hey everyone, this is Ben Dunn. Here's my 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 stack of free comics that I got from Free Comic Book Day, and I don't think I got all that was being offered, but this is what the local my comic book store had. So let's go through them, shall we? So we have here a Popeye comic from I don't know, Popeye comics, some sort of story. Kind of interesting. Sort of looks like a manga spin to Popeye. Very interesting. Sort of reminds me of my stint on Popeye back in the 80s. Um, Young Jedi Adventures, obviously meant for kids. For try to get those Star Wars while they're fans while they're young, right? Spidey's Amazing Friends. Oh, what? No Iceman? No Firestar? What is all that? So it's just Spidey and more Spidey friends. And so it's Worlds of James Tinian the Fourth. I no idea who James Tinian the Fourth. I think it's something to do with something that's killing the children. But for people who have no idea who's James Tinian is, then I wouldn't know what the heck. Let's see here. We got Street Fighter versus Final Fight. I think. I guess it's a video game tie-in of some sort. Uh, Monster High, yes, very popular these days, especially because of the dolls. This toy tie-in. Uh, don't know much about it other than it seems to be very popular among the kiddos. Snoopy, Beagle Scout Adventures. Definitely not a Charles Schultz thing, but it is credited, by Charles Schultz. So I don't know. Maybe it looks like reprints of the original comic strip done in color. One Piece, a lot of manga stuff. This thing, One Piece, very popular TV show on Netflix. Interesting. Um, Boombox 10th anniversary. Wow, I guess their Boombox has decided to celebrate its 10th anniversary with a free comic book. Never heard of Boombox, but I assume that they're a thing. At least they've been around for 10 years. And there's Pokemon. Well, that's even longer. It's been around even longer. I mean, are they still even doing Pokemon manga? I mean, I suppose they are. So, there you go. Unicorn Crush. Oh, my gosh. I mean, really? So are we now, doing relationships with unicorns these days? Very, very, very not for me. So, Unico, yes, Tezuka. This is a very old character. I'm very surprised they actually did a comic book based on this character. Is this based on? No, that's definitely not Tezuka stuff for sure. It looks like all new stories based on his character. I guess the Tezuka estate needs to make some bank on his creation, so might as well, right? A new Johnny Quest comic, not by Dynamite of all things. I would think DC Comics would be doing this. I mean, doesn't Warner own Johnny Quest? I mean, hey, it's kind of surprising. They did not even trust DC Comics to do Johnny Quest anymore. Very curious, very curious. Transformers Energon Universe. I think that's an Image. Yes, Image finally has got into licensing. I guess with the IDW, not doing the license anymore, the Hasbro has to keep the toys must flow. So Energon, I guess, more Transformers stuff. G1. Always have to go back to G1, huh? Probably the best thing of Transformers. They can't do anything new with the Transformers anymore. See, Initial D. Well, that's an old manga. Not not a very exciting cover. I'll say that much. He's like, I'm just standing here in front of a car. Pick me up. Read me. No. The Cursed Library Prelude. Oh, this is interesting. It's an Archie comic. Archie's trying to get into more realistic looking comics. I mean, have Archie given up on doing the high school stories where it was just funny, weird double entendre type things? Sort of. This just doesn't look like an Archie comic. It just looks like another standard, indie comic to me. So hey, Archie, get back to your roots. There's we got Hellboy, by Bite Me No. Very, very, very prolific creator and very, very talented. I guess Dark Horse. I don't know what Dark Horse is doing these days. You know, oh, I guess they got Stranger Things too. I saw it's in here, but notice he gets bottom billing here. Not even on the back cover. Very interesting. You know, we have Marvel Voices. Oh, Marvel Voices! Yay! You know, I guess it's to help celebrate diversity. You know, Marvel. Well, hey, good luck to you, Marvel. I hope you succeed. Uh, Doctor Who by Titan. You know, the less said about it, the better. Loud House. Wow, this is interesting. The size is different, slightly smaller than standard comic book size. Probably, I don't know who publishes Paper Cuts. Nickelodeon. You know, I didn't know Nickelodeon had a publishing part of it. I mean, isn't the show like what 50 years old or something like that? I mean, really old. I mean, are they still even putting out new episodes? I guess it must be popular. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who is Night Watcher? Ooh, he sounds very menacing. Don't know if it's a first appearance or not. I'm pretty sure a lot of speculators are probably going to bet that this is a first appearance of a new character. You know, one thing I can say about Turtles is they keep reinventing themselves, and that's really why it keeps them going, I think. You know, so kudos to them. And there's a Conan, Battle of the Black Stone. Looks very John Buscema, very, very classic, interesting. You know, I don't know if that's Robert E. Howard at the beginning of the story, but you know, it could very well be. Okay, now this is something I was very curious about. It's a Barda, and it's by DC Comics. You know, it's like, what the heck is this all about? You know, so I just flipped and says, isn't Big Barda like from the Fourth World by Jack Kirby? This is not, I think, what Jack Kirby intended with this character. You know, I mean, really, DC? Are you trying to sell Barda to, you know, a younger audience? I don't know. I'm aghast. And then there's one called Absolute Power, another bunch of DC stuff another epic event. You know, hey, you know, DC, you just need to get back down to just doing, you know, regular street level kind of stories. You know, and just don't have to do all these events. I mean, holy crap! I mean, get enough already. There's Arkham Asylum. Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Pet versions of villains and characters. Okay, whatever, DC, whatever. Here's Spider-Man, the Ultimate Universe. Yes, Marvel, strike while the iron is hot. You know, everyone wants to see the Ultimate Universe again. Sure, let's just not even bother with our regular universe. Let's focus on Ultimate Universe. You know, like that didn't work before. And there's a thing called Blood Hunt. I guess it's an event thing. You know, blah, blah, blah. Bored already. Now, this is interesting. Mad Magazine. I don't know if Mad Magazine is coming back again, but this is an all DC issue. It is owned by Warner Brothers, so should be interesting. You know, I just don't know if kids care about this kind of stuff these days, but we'll see. You know, and then not last, there's a Star Wars comic. You know, showing Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. Seems like that's the only thing that seems to sell in Star Wars these days. Nothing else seems to. So, hey, you might as well give the people what they want. You know. And then we have Encanto, which is also larger than normal. So it's they also seem to have on the back some Pixar stuff. So it's also by Paper Cuts. You know, I don't know if they got the Disney license or what have you, but well, you know, I guess you might as well take advantage of it while you can, you know. But anyway, that's the stack of comics that I got for Free Comic Book Day. Very interesting. I don't know if I'm going to read them all. Some of it looks kind of you know, but some of them actually looks kind of interesting, so I may check them out. All right, so anyway, that's what I got. Until next time, this is Ben Dunn signing off.